Secrets of the Maya civilization, how they predicted eclipses and the end of the world. Have you ever wondered how an ancient civilization without telescopes, satellites, or supercomputers could predict solar eclipses centuries in advance? Or why they believed the world itself had an expiration date? Tonight, we dive into the secrets of the Maya, an ancient people who mastered astronomy, mathematics, and prophecy in ways that still leave scientists baffled. Deep within the dense jungles of Central America, a lost world lies shrouded in mystery. For over 1,000 years, the sprawling stone cities of the Maya civilization flourished. Now, buried beneath centuries of earth and creeping vines, their legacy endures in towering pyramids and remarkably sophisticated calendars. These timekeeping systems, carved in stone and painted on bark paper codices, tracked celestial cycles with a precision so astonishing, it rivals the calculations of modern science. But who were the people behind these monumental works? They were a complex society of powerful kings, revered priests, and skilled artisans, whose lives were intricately woven with the cosmos. How did this civilization without modern technology develop such a profound understanding of the universe? What drove them to look to the heavens with such intensity? The answer begins with their incredible mastery of the skies. For the Maya, astronomy wasn't just a scientific pursuit, it was the foundation of their religion, agriculture, and their very concept of time. They were obsessed with tracking the cyclical movements of the sun, the moon, and planets like Venus. This celestial obsession was powered by a revolutionary mathematical system, one that independently developed the concept of zero. This crucial invention allowed them to calculate vast spans of time, both into the distant past and the far future. For the Maya, the cosmos was a living entity, a divine blueprint written in the stars. To read this celestial text, they engineered architectural marvels. The most famous is El Caracol, in Chichen Itza, named the snail for its winding interior staircase. This was no mere watchtower. Its windows were meticulously designed as celestial sightlines, a stone and mortar computer. From here, Maya shaman astronomers marked the solstices, crucial for agriculture. They tracked the path of Venus, a planet linked to warfare and their god Kukulkan, and most shockingly, they could foretell nature's most terrifying spectacle, a total solar eclipse, with an accuracy that defies belief. How could a civilization without telescopes, without the advanced instruments we deem essential, achieve such a feat? The question has baffled historians for centuries. The answer lies not in lenses but in numbers. The Maya didn't just watch the skies, they calculated them. They independently developed the concept of zero, not just as a placeholder, but as a true numerical value. This, combined with their base 20 system, allowed them to handle immense numbers and track vast cycles of time. They weren't just counting days, they were mapping the intricate dance of the cosmos, calculating the solar year to a value more accurate than the calendar used in Europe at the time. This profound knowledge is immortalized in the few sacred books that survived the Spanish conquest, like the Dresden Codex. Within its folded pages of fig bark paper are tables of astronomical data so advanced they are often called ephemerides. These tables track the cycles of Venus, and, most importantly, contain a detailed eclipse warning system, identifying the dangerous periods when the paths of the sun and moon could intersect. Imagine, a book written 1,000 years ago that can still predict when the moon will cover the sun. And yet, to see the Maya as mere scientists is to miss the soul of their civilization. For them, astronomy and spirituality were two sides of the same coin. They were visionaries, philosophers, and prophets who saw the hand of the gods in the movements of the stars. This profound worldview was encoded into their most ambitious creation, the long count calendar. This wasn't a simple tool for tracking seasons. It was a grand, cyclical map of cosmic history, stretching thousands of years into the past and future, tracking time not in years, but in immense cycles known as baktuns. The conclusion of the 13th baktun, a monumental cycle of 5,126 years, was set to occur on December 21, 2012. In the modern world, this single date was ripped from its context and transformed into a global media phenomenon. It sparked a wave of doomsday predictions, Hollywood blockbusters, and genuine fear. The narrative was simple and terrifying. The ancient Maya, with their mysterious wisdom, had foreseen the end of our world. But did they really predict our doom? The archaeological evidence tells a very different story. According to scholars, the Maya never spoke of a final apocalypse. In fact, inscriptions have been found that reference dates thousands of years beyond 2012, making a final end date impossible. For the Maya, the end of a great cycle was a moment of profound transition and renewal, not destruction. It was a time for immense celebration, a cosmic reset where the universe was tidied up and a new era began. This belief in cyclical time begs a deeper question. Why was this concept so central to their worldview? Perhaps they learned it from the world around them, from the predictable cycles of the sun, moon, and planets they so meticulously charted. Or perhaps they learned it from their own history. Living amongst the ruins of their own ancestors, they were keenly aware that civilizations, like stars, have a time to be born, a time to shine, and a time to fade. Their calendar wasn't a prophecy of a single final end but a profound reflection on the eternal rhythm of creation and decay, a pattern they saw in the cosmos and in themselves. There's more. The Maya left behind prophecies, cryptic messages carved into stone and written in codices. Some spoke of droughts, wars, and great upheavals. Others hinted at times of renewal, when balance would return. Were these simply poetic myths or coded warnings based on patterns of astronomy and history? And here's the greatest mystery of all. How did a people living in dense jungles, with no metal tools, no wheels, and no telescopes, achieve such precision? Some believe they inherited knowledge from an older, lost civilization, perhaps one destroyed by catastrophe. Others whisper of connections to the stars themselves, claiming the Maya were guided by beings from beyond Earth. Whatever the truth, one fact remains: the Maya saw time differently than we do. To them, time was alive, a sacred rhythm of creation and destruction. Their temples, their cities, even their rituals were built to mirror the heavens. Every eclipse, every solstice, every cycle was a message, a reminder that humanity's fate is tied to the stars. Today, modern archaeologists continue to decode their mysteries. New discoveries like LiDAR scans revealing hidden cities beneath the jungle canopy show us that the Maya were far more advanced and widespread than we ever imagined. Their legacy still shapes the way we understand astronomy, mathematics, and even philosophy. So, what if the Maya were right? What if history does repeat in cycles? What if the stars hold secrets about our past and our future? The answers may still lie hidden in their temples, their writings, and their skies. If this journey into the secrets of the Maya has left you wondering what else the ancient world is hiding, don't stop here. There are countless mysteries still waiting to be uncovered. Subscribe now and turn on the notification bell, so you'll never miss a chance to explore the most fascinating, chilling, and mind-bending secrets of history. This is only the beginning.